My name is Piro. I'm a musician, a comic book artist, and a professional wrestler. I like to be inspired by a lot of traditional pre-colonial Filipino art, and I try to combine all my interests to express my culture and my heritage. When I make comics, I first start with the thumbnails, try to organize the composition, and after that I gather up my references and start using pencil to get the tight sketches on there. And after that, and this is my favorite part, I like to ink the whole page. I've been using, especially for this comic, I used a brush and I really enjoy it. It feels like I'm using a sword. If I press too hard, it will fill out a big line. But if I'm really precise with my cuts, I can get really good razor sharp lines. And it's challenging, but I feel that once I tried it, it really felt like I was doing the things that artists that I really admire would do. So having it here at the exhibit makes it feel like this is the first step in like a new process that I'm trying to experiment with. When I was younger, I was born in the Philippines, and so a lot of times my relatives would gift me comic books, and some of my favorite ones were the ones that they gave me before I moved away from the Philippines. So in some ways it's kind of nostalgic and kind of precious to me because it reminds me of when I was younger, but also reminds me of my close relatives, my uncles, my aunts and stuff. I think always trying to remember that time and the feelings I had reading those comic books at home made me kind of try to study how they're made, just trying to find that feeling back, and it just kind of opens up more doors for me. So the piece I'm going to be doing for that, it's going to be a follow-up to this one. This comic, it's going to be a comic set in the Legion where my idea is like there's a big reception and a supervillain comes in and tries to take the museum hostage, and my wrestling character, who happens to be in the reception, changes clothes and starts fighting them, and then lead to a big sword fight at the top of the Legion, you know, by the moonlight. So like more action and stuff like that. But the main reason why I came up with that idea is I was just really inspired by the landscape paintings in both museums and how it makes you feel like you're in a different place. And I, as a comic artist, I usually only draw people, but lately I've been realizing I need kind of more than that, and I need these people to feel like they're in a space. So I think in that piece, I'll have a few pages where there's a lot of clips and drawings of the Legion of Honor, both inside and outside. I think when you look at it from afar, it looks like it could be a really complicated thing to draw, but upon closer inspection, there are a lot of definite shapes and shadows that you can see there, and so it's kind of a challenge that I'm excited about.